So tell us a little bit about if technology has helped you reduce your need for those type of agencies to be involved in your kind of how you staff. So, Tom?
Yeah, I think it definitely has, because you have the ability to see that schedule, whether you're care staff member or manager or whatever. You're able to see things right away. We've been pretty thankfully, we haven't ever had to use agency staff. We've had to use temp or as needed staff. And I think as needed staff are helpful, especially for us. A lot of our as needed staff might be either high school kids who are in a youth apprenticeship program, or people, students in college that have limited schedules because of, class changes and things like that. So what it does also is for those per diem and as needed team members is they can look up and they can kind of set their schedule of days they can work. So if you have some open shifts and you have several youth apprenticeship students, or you have college age CNA, LPN, RN students that are working for you, they can open that thing up and see, okay, yep, here's my class schedule. I can pick up this shift, half of that shift, and this shift. So it's really helped to have that right in front of them. And because we use that 2-week rotating schedule, they can see it for as long as we put it out for. So it's really helped. It's really helped in that way. And it's also helped take the pressure off of our management team to say, okay, I got 5 shifts open this week. How am I going to get them filled? Well, with using EasyShifts or something like that, it's a good chance that half or more of those shifts are filled before we even have to get involved. So it's helped also our administrative team be able to not get, we keep talking about burnout, not get burned out constantly just trying to deal with staffing, because we have 563 other things we got to be doing.
Yeah, exactly right. Marissa, you were nodding your head. Anything you'd like to add?
Yeah, I definitely also encourage the employees to, when they come to me and say like, oh, I can pick up such and such shift, I help them go through and pick it up on their own, because again, that really alleviates the pressure of them. Oh, well, I wasn't here, or, I was at one of my other communities, and then they know that they can, it's really their schedule. It's totally up to them how they want it to work, if they want to add any days or times into that. And I think at first they get a little nervous, right? Like they're editing the schedule. Gosh, how do you trust me with such responsibility? Yeah. But allowing them to say like, it's truly that simple. And I can click the 3 buttons just as easily as you can. Let me help you through that. Really explains to them that it's theirs, and I trust them. And that piece is really important.
Love it. Pat, anything?
Well, we've never used agency staff. And so, but we do have our own casual per diem employees. I have several, and we use them the same way that Tom was describing. And a number of them are college students or people that have left full-time employment to either be a stay-at-home mom, or maybe they're a retired caregiver. And so I have a number of casual per diem people that will go in and they'll just pick up 2 hours, or they'll pick up 4 hours. They're not always picking up the 8-hour shift, but if somebody has their shift up for grabs and somebody can pick up the 2 hours, maybe it's right over the right time that the person who put it up for grabs needs off. And so, or if it's 2 hours of an open shift, well, it's 2 hours less than our managers have to be in contact with people to try to fill it. So we encourage it all the time. I'll use the messaging feature right through the scheduling platform to send messages out to the team to say, be sure to check out the schedule. There's some hours available on Friday. Thanks so much for picking them up. And that just seems to have worked for us.